Happy Friday, made and early. It's the weekend. It looks like there's some good weather this weekend too for us all to enjoy. As always, it's my Friday update with all things made and early. As always, a quick COVID update. We've had numerous cases across all year groups, and we are working extremely closely with Public Health England, Thames Valley, and the local authority. We're looking at threshold arrangements, which is 10% in a particular year group or a particular cohort of students, and we are working where they have been identified to put in mitigating circumstances. So, for example, with year 10, where numbers are slightly higher, we are now making year 10 have their lunch as a year group rather than mixing with other year groups. And across the school, we've decided to suspend face-to-face assemblies and will be going virtual just as a temporary precaution with regards to the number of cases that we're having. We're not alone. The number of cases across all secondary schools in the country is going up. We know from statistics that the secondary school age is the population that have the most cases and is rising. So therefore we are just doing all we can to keep students safe. After I had a meeting with local authority and Public Health England on Thursday, we made the decision to recommend students and staff to wear face coverings when walking around buildings in schools. Not in classrooms, because we believe that would be too uncomfortable, but whenever they're inside and they are not in a lesson, we will be recommending. We can't enforce it, but we will be recommending that they do wear face coverings, just to try and minimise any risk whatsoever. I also want to clarify, obviously, we try and give you as much information as we possibly can. We're not legally obliged to, but for me, it's about transparency. And I know these figures will be concerning, but we are doing all we can. With regards to that as well, I am trying to give you the very best information. As you can imagine, it's an ever-moving feast of information. So therefore, sometimes we make assumptions and they may be incorrect. But we are giving you as much information as we possibly can in terms of cases. So please do bear with us on that front as well. Of course, if you have any concerns, please do get in touch with us. And we've asked for anyone who is vulnerable or have vulnerable members of the family to contact their heads of year as well. As always, we will continue to keep you updated. We wish everyone who has got symptoms a very, very speedy recovery as well, and we hope that the symptoms aren't too severe. But as I say, anything COVID, we will continue to update you on what we are doing in school, and thank you for your patience and support on all COVID matters. Today has seen our community nurses come in and vaccinate children for COVID, for those who had consent from parents, and also offer the flu nasal sprays. Really important work that will hopefully protect our community going forwards. In terms of allergies, we've got students and staff with a number of allergies. Please can we ask for your help to ensure that students don't bring in any aerosols or nut products into school, because we have members of our community who are allergic to one or the other. And this will obviously help protect our community against severe allergic reactions, which are severe, and therefore we are appreciating your support on this matter. Thank you. Over the next 2 weeks, we are carrying out our annual target setting process. We use Fisher Family Trust, which is a non-profit organisation, and we have absolutely aspirational benchmarks for our students as a result of all the information we have available. This Friday, years 9 and 10 will be looking at the Fisher Family Trust estimates on the 9-to-1 GCSE grading system, and they will be able to have a weekend revision, weekend homework, to set preliminary suggestions about what targets they wish to set themselves, being aspirational. And then the following week, year 8 and 11 will also do the same. Please do have conversations with your children about this. It's really important that you're letting on the secret as well and can see the processes that we're working towards in terms of the benchmarks that are being set. In addition to the information we're providing with regards to student targets, we've provided some really important links for you there. There's a lot of research that shows talking to your children about their school can have such a positive impact. We've provided as much information as possible on our website, and the links are there. So we've got the curriculum book, which has everything in one place about content, assessment, equipment, enrichment, extended study information. So lots and lots of information by subject about what your child will be studying, and it's developed in year groups as well to make it easy. Also, homework information, which is suggestions on the types of homework activities to expect in each subject. And finally, a sort of how-to document, which is how parents can support their children. And it's got lots of information about subject-specific resources, as well as recommended textbooks and revision guides. Please do take a look around the website. In that area and in others, there is a wealth of information. So please do take a look. And obviously, if you've got any questions, get in touch with us. And that's the main things that have been going on this week at Made and Early. Please do stay safe and have a great weekend. Enjoy the autumnal sun, and we look forward to seeing the students back in school on Monday. Take care, everyone.